My dear friends, you are Muslim, sir. Do you know one good moral teaching from Muhammad? One good moral teaching. One good moral teaching from Muhammad.
Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said when he came as a prophet, the Arabs used to kill their daughters alive. They used to bury their daughters alive. When he came, he stopped that.
Where is the evidence for this?
It's in the hadith.
Which were written? When were they written?
Hadith was written a long time ago.
Sure. So you are accusing the.
I'm not accusing.
But listen to me carefully. So I asked for one good moral teaching of Islam. Yeah, one good moral teaching, and you're pointing out to a claim concerning the non-Muslims, the pre-Muslims, non-Muslims.
Make order, 2 chapati, 1 karak, 2 dal.
Confused.
I think my wife can't be on the camera.
Sure. That's fine. But you that's fine.
She doesn't want to be on the camera.
That's fine. She can that's fine. This is fine as long as her face isn't here.
Yeah.
So to you, sir. So essentially, you're accusing the non-Muslims.
No, I'm not accusing them.
Listen,
No,
hear me
no,
out.
you're twisting
Hear me
the
out.
word, you're twisting the
Hear
word.
me out. Hear me out.
Twisting the words.
But hear me out.
No, you say I'm accusing the non-Muslims.
But hear me out.
No, I'm not hearing out.
But
because
hear me out.
you need to change your word, then I'll
No,
hear
one
out.
second. Hear me out, and then you can
No,
correct
change
me.
your word, then I'll hear you out.
Sure. But let me finish, and then you can correct me. I asked for one good moral teaching of Islam, and you are saying pre-Islam, the Arabs buried their daughters alive, and which is a huge claim. If this was happening, it's a huge claim. It's a very bad thing. So I'd like to find out if this really happened or not. Do you know the earliest of source that claims this?
Ali?
Do you know the earliest? Do you know the earliest of sources that claims this?
I don't know.
My dear friends, please listen. You are saying this is an area where Islam improved things.
One thing, you said one thing, I gave you one example.
Absolutely one
Many
example.
examples. This is the
No, one good. No, I should shake. You made a good start.
Yeah.
I'm really happy that you at least were courageous. You made a good start. But I'd simply like to point out, because you said you don't know the earliest source, I'd like to point out.
There's earlier source, I can give you source if you want.
Yeah, which ones, please?
Yeah. So what source you want?
I'd like to point out to the fact that this is only the Muslims who claim this. It shows up in the Quran. No one outside of the Quran claims this. No one pre-Islam claims this. This is only the Muslim. It's pretty much like Muslims coming here suddenly and saying, oh, all the Christians were murdering each other. We have come in and stopped. You can claim anything you want, but if it is not true, it is not true. You see what I'm saying? You will find out that no non-Muslim source would claim this. Would claim that Arabs buried their daughters alive.
Why do you need the non-Muslim claim?
Well, because you know why? Okay. So if I follow a religion, if I follow a religion, if I go into a new land, a new country, let's say, and I take over the country, and to justify my behavior, if I told them those people were terrible, and therefore I've done what I've done, but people will be keen to find out if they really did what they did. Yeah, that's reasonable to ask, and that is why I'm trying to find out.
Find out what?
I'm trying to find out if there is an independent witnessing. Muslims clearly took over the land, and they claimed the non-Islamic, pre-Islamic Arabs were burying their daughters alive. I'd like to find out if this is a historical fact or not. And therefore, I'd like to find out if anyone outside of the Muslims who clearly have an ulterior motive here, who have something to benefit from here, if there was anyone outside of the Muslims who actually independently attest to such a bad historical event.
Every time Israel's attacked, Israel will win. Thanks to God. Thanks to God. And when I say to the Muslims, follow your Quran. That time is coming. Who should you follow? This channel on TikTok, this channel on Instagram, this channel on YouTube, this news channel. Follow your Quran. Christians, follow your Bible. Jews, follow your Torah. Congratulations, coming.
So sweet.
Follow anybody he sent down.
I'm trying to be quick because my wife is waiting.
No problem. But just for the cameras, let me. So essentially, our friend here is trying to ask ChatGPT, which is fine.
Yeah.
So the rough question that he has asked, roughly, not exactly the wording, but rough question he has asked is, please give me some non-Islamic source, historical source, to testify for pre-Islamic Arabs burying their daughters alive in Arabia. He's trying to ask ChatGPT. Let's see what ChatGPT says. What does he say? It's absent, yeah? This claim is absent. Absence, you see?
Yeah.
But do you see what I'm saying?
Okay, no,
So
one second.
to roughly summarize, so what ChatGPT is saying is no.
Look, it doesn't mean just because the non-Muslim historian they didn't mention it in the what's it called in the history book. It doesn't mean like it's you can't accept it as evidence.
Sure. But
Yeah.
I completely understand.
Yeah.
But this is where we need to analyze this further. So far, you know, what's your name?
Now tell me now.
What's your name?
What is the principle? What is the principle of a thing to be true, or what is the principle to take an information as a true information? What is the
I'm going to
principle?
get there. But what's your name?
Sabir.
Shabir, I really respect you for the fact of you taking the challenge seriously and engaging and being truthful
Yeah.
and asking ChatGPT and following up in a truthful manner,
Yeah.
in a sincere manner.
Yeah.
I really respect you. My name is Arul, by the way. I sincerely respect you. Okay, Shabir, I must.
Your name is what?
My name is Arul.
Harun.
Arul, A-R-U-L.
Aaron.
A-R-U-L. Arul.
Aaron. Okay. Where are you from?
I'm from India. You're from Bangladesh?
Bangladesh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I really respect you for what you've done so far. So I asked Shabir for one good moral teaching of Islam, and Shabir started by saying, well, pre-Islamic Arabs buried their daughters alive. And I asked him, I mentioned to him, my challenge so far
Yeah.
to you, my counter challenge so far to you has been, only Muslims claim this.
Yeah.
Only in Islamic sources. You asked ChatGPT, you confirm that.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you the problem with this. Like I said earlier, I'll clarify.
Let me finish. The question is,
Yeah.
if it's a evidence only from the Muslims, what is the problem to accept it?
I'm clarifying. Yeah. Sure. The
Somebody saying you want to debate on the 19th topic. Yes or no?
Masir, please bring Masir. Masir, the first topic is enough. Is Christianity or Islam? But please don't disturb this topic, this discussion. Please let me finish. Come back. Masir, please bring Masir.
Quick.
So Shabir.
She's waiting.
Yeah, the problem is this.
You don't wanna
I
get
gave you an
involved.
example earlier. yeah, absolutely. You need to take her if you want. The point is, Shabir, very simple. If I go, let's say I go into a house tomorrow, not my house, I go into a house tomorrow, and then it's not my house, 5 people are living there, and I wipe them all out. All 5 out.
Yes, Israelis, isn't it? They do it.
Say again?
Israelis do this kind of thing.
Not Israeli, the Gaza, people in Gaza, what
They-
Hamas did on
Israeli-
October
they
7th.
really do
But Shabir,
They go to people's
no,
houses.
Shabir, I would like for you to now focus. Now you're not being
I'm
sincere.
focusing.
Now you're not being sincere. That's
being
not good.
sincere.
That's not good. You go into their house, I go into their house, and wipe all 5.
When Israeli went to the
Nah,
Palestine,
wow.
They claimed
Let me ask
their
you this.
land
Sure.
because the
So,
ancestors
you know where...
promised them the.
Okay, so you're talking about Israel, what Israel does, yeah? Do you know where Al-Aqsa is? Masjid Al-Aqsa.
Carry on.
Do you know where Masjid Al-Aqsa is?
Yeah, no.
Where is it?
Jerusalem. Isn't it?
Yeah, where the place is a special name. Do you know what that is?
Quds. Isn't it?
Temple Mount. The place is called Temple Mount.
Place called Al Quds. It's called the.
You know, that's the latest
Sham, yeah.
mythical name.
Sham.
You know the temple in Jerusalem, the Jewish
Okay,
temple of
let's finish the
Jerusalem.
topic.
No, this is important.
Let's finish the topic.
Because you brought in a topic which is
I don't-
you turned around the villain as the hero and the hero as the villain, which is not
No,
good.
you give me the
So now,
example of
okay, now,
people coming,
Shabir, you asked me why should I not trust in the Quran making this claim. I'll tell you why. Why not? One second.
No, the Quran, the Muslims.
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 I'll tell you why not. If I go into a house maybe we'll move. If I go into a house and take over the house, brother, maybe I'll move a little bit because of the. Please come. If I go into a house and take over the house, and wipe out 5 people who live there, and then when there are more people who come to see why I did what I did, if I say, hey, look, these guys were doing terrible things.
Who's doing terrible things? The people in the house.
People in the house. The 10 people who lived in the house are actually doing terrible things, and I felt bad about that, and therefore I did this. Now people clearly would want to know if this is true or not. If it is true, of course, my actions might be justified. We might at least have a case to verify. But if I am lying, then I am a criminal for having gone into that house. You see what I'm saying? So the Muslims are claiming that the pre-Islamic Arabs buried their daughters alive, and that is why that is one of the reasons why Islam has come in. That's what they claim in the Quran. It's actually claimed even in the Quran. But do you see what I'm on? Let me finish. Shabir, please listen to me. The Muslims, in the process of taking over Hijazi, are claiming that the pre-Islamic...
Look, they make a mistake. The Arabs, the Hijazi, they live in Hijaz. They didn't take over. They're already living there. What they did, they changed their way of life and they accepted Islam. That's what you can say. But you can't say that Muslim came and took over the Hijaz. And the Hijazis, they changed their mentality. They changed their culture. They changed their faith. They used to worship the idols. But when Prophet Muhammad came and he said he's a prophet and he told them that they have to worship Allah. So he didn't come and wipe them out. He changed their ideology.
Shabir, I don't know. Please listen.
You give me an example, so I'm just telling you. You said like...
I heard you.
Muslim came,
I'm responding
wiped
right
them
now.
out.
I heard you.
Yeah.
I'm responding now.
Yeah. Carry on.
I don't know where you read what you're saying right now. What I'm going to tell you is if you've read the Quran properly, you would understand.
Yeah, I'm a Hafiz of Quran. I know the whole Quran by heart.
Which makes it even worse.
Okay.
Because when I now give you evidence, you will know that your ideas are mythical ideas. The Quran itself testifies, for instance, the Quran itself testifies in multiple places. In Surah 2, Surah Al-Baqarah, Surah 5, Surah Al-Ma'idah, Surah 8, Surah Al-Anfal, Surah 9, Surah At-Tawbah, Surah 60, Surah Al-Mumtahana. So Quran, Surah 22, Surah As-Hajj or Al-Hajj, I can't remember which, Al-Hajj. In multiple places, the Quran testifies of the fact of Muslim Arabs wiping out the non-Muslim occupants, whether they were Arabs or Jews or Christians.
Where does it say in the Quran?
Surah Al-Anfal, for example.
What's that verse?
I'll tell you what, but please listen.
No, you can't claim it. You need to tell me the verse. Where does that
but
say?
I'm going to.
Where does it say?
I'm going to.
Which verse specifically say the Muslim went there and wiped the whole nation out?
Sure.
You said
But if you listen.
No, you said in the Quran. So many evidence for the Quran. Which verse?
But if you listen, I'm beginning to.
Yeah.
You know what Surah Al-Anfal means?
Yeah.
What does it mean?
It means the booty.
Yeah. Booty from who?
From the war. War booty.
Yeah. War booty from who?
From who?
So, if the Muslims are going to get war booty from someone, from who?
From the enemies.
Who were wiped out.
No, they're not wiped out.
So how could you get war booty from them if they're not wiped out?
If you go to war, if you have a fight, there was a rule, isn't it? If you have a fight and they leave everything there and they run away, then you take the stuff.
Yeah, you see? You have now confessed already that the land was taken over.
It was not taken over.
But please listen.
That's not
But please listen.
Just because you have a war with someone doesn't mean you take it.
Hey, please listen. Please listen. People who were living, earlier, now you.
Why? We could be like this.
No.
Now
you need to listen. Now you're being insincere. Now you're being insincere. Now you're being Hafiz, Mr. Hafiz. What's your name again?
Hafiz Shabir.
Hafiz Shahib. You're now being insincere. You earlier concocted a story. In your earlier story, which was really rosy, everyone became a Muslim. That was your story. They changed. Was your story. But please listen. You now agree, at least some people had left behind their property and they had to run away.
Yeah, so?
They didn't change. They were chased away.
No, they came to attack and then they ran away.
Excuse me. Okay,
came to
listen.
attack.
Okay, now you're changing. Now you have a new version.
No, they came to attack Medina and then they had a war
Hafiz,
with the
Hafiz, Mr. Hafiz,
you know
please.
what? You're gonna get me in trouble.
You're
because
being,
my wife is waiting.
sure.
She's getting
But you know you're
Let's
shooting.
finish the topic. What's
Sure.
the question?
You don't, wait.
Yeah.
If they have come to attack, and if you have made them chase away,
Yeah.
you don't get war booty. You get war booty if you have gone to them where they had properties. You know where they were? You know where they were?
He doesn't work like this.
Excuse me. Do you know what Al-Anfal?
He doesn't work like this.
Al-Anfal.
He
You're
doesn't
lying. You're lying big time
I'm
right
not
now.
lying, not
You're
lying.
lying big time.
You told me-
Al-Anfal.
You know, one second.
Al-Anfal.
you
Do you
told-
know who
One
it is
second,
about?
one second. You said to me, in the Quran it says this surah, this surah, this surah, this verse, that the Muslims should go and wipe the people out of the land. But he didn't give me a specific verse.
Now
You're
you're.
telling me the surah.
No.
Surah Anfal.
Maybe I'll clarify.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll clarify. Surah 9 Ayat 5 talks about how you wipe out, Muslims wipe out.
Surah?
You're cutting me short again.
No, what's this?
If you listen.
Once again, surah.
If you listen.
Surah
Surah
Anfal?
At-Tawbah. Surah At-Tawbah Ayat 5 for example.
Ayat 5, okay, one second.
For example, but I want to make my but I want to make my wider point first.
No, one second. You said surah Tawbah,
Ayat 5.
ayat 5, one second.
Yeah.
Okay. Where's that 5? إمتى فإذا انسلخ الأشهر الحرم فاقتلوا المشركين حيث وجدتموهم دوت.
Yeah, Ayat 5, please.
So it doesn't say wiping out.
What does it say?
It said here that when the Ashur Hurum is finished,
Yeah.
okay, then you فاقتلوا المشركين, you fight the mushrikeen, the
Yeah.
idol worshippers.
Yeah.
حيث وجدتموهم وخذوهم واقتلوهم and but then after that he said fine tabu, if they repent.
Oh, no, forget about that.
Waqamu
No,
salah.
what does Ayat 5 say? Please read.
That's what I'm saying, isn't it?
No, you didn't. You skipped.
I just skip it.
You said, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do to them? Read.
You fight them.
And do what? Fight, and what is the goal?
Hey, وجدتموهم حيث
Yeah,
وجدتموهم.
Hafiz, you are struggling to read. Let me read.
I'm not struggling.
Yeah,
I'm reading Arabic, you're reading English. And Arabic, isn't it?
Let me read. Surah 5. Surah 9, At-Tawbah, Ayah 5. When the inviolable months have passed, the things that you are struggling to read and hiding,
No, I'm not hiding.
then kill the polytheists.
It's a kill.
What is it?
Faqtul is a fight. You fight them.
Let me take the Arabic Quran for you. Either you're a full-time liar or you're a poor Hafiz. I don't know which
No,
one
I'm
it is.
a poor Hafiz.
Which one is
I
it?
can tell you the whole verse without looking.
But you're a liar. It doesn't change the fact that you're lying right now. Come here. Don't run away anywhere. Focus on this. Surah 9, Ayah 5.
Because it's a different version.
No. It's Arabic. This is Arabic. Read.
Okay.
What do they say?
Yes.
Siri, what is it? What do they say?
فَقْتُلُ الْمُشْرِكِينَ. Oh yeah, kill them. Yeah.
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 So kill.
Yeah.
Oh, now you are giving up on your lie. You're a proper liar.
I'm a liar.
You began well. Now you are exposing yourself as a proper liar.
Faqtul.
So now let me make a broader case. The
Yeah.
broader case is very simple.
My brother case is my wife is waiting. And
Sure.
she's getting
You need
angry.
to go there.
And she's
But
gonna-
just to wrap up,
Wrap
my
up
point very simply is, I asked you one good moral teaching. You said burying children, and I said no independent sources testify for that. And then you said why should they testify? I said they should testify because the Muslims clearly had everything to gain and therefore they had the incentive to lie. That's what I said. You said, okay, help me understand how that works. I said, look, because they took over their properties, therefore they will paint whose properties they took over as some terrible people.
you're going away.
As some terrible people. And you said, well, when did they take over? You said they didn't take over.
it's a good idea.
Everyone just changed. Now I have established they clearly killed, they took war booties from these people. So, Hafiz, it was lovely catching up. The first 2-3 minutes were lovely, sincere, and then you began to lie. Not a good idea. Going forward, please don't lie. Come better prepared. Don't
I
lie.
don't lie to you.
Thank you very much. God's blessings, but stop lying. The first 5 minutes was good, not the time after that. So thank you very much, my dear friends. So now we know Mr. Hafiz Shabir, the one good moral teaching from the Quran, which is a good start. He said, pre-Islam, the non-Muslims buried their daughters alive, which is a good start. If that did happen, and if the Muslims stopped that somehow, that would be a good thing. I completely understand. But I'd like to know if that did happen or not. And that is where I'm trying to find out if there is any independent witnessing of that. Why do I need independent witnessing? I need independent witnessing because the ones who are testifying, i.e. Muslims, clearly had an incentive to lie because they had gone there to take over the land. They were taking over the land and therefore they had every incentive to lie and say the ghost guys were terrible and therefore we did to them what we did to them. They had every incentive to lie. And Hafiz Shabir appeared, I don't know what he tried initially. He said, no, they didn't take over. I demonstrated to him that the land was taken over. I gave two examples. Example number one, they took war booties, which means you are at least chasing, if not killing some people to take their belongings, war booties. So clearly you stand to benefit and therefore you have every incentive to lie. Point number two, he asked me, no, the Quran doesn't talk about wiping out. I showed him Surah 9, Ayah 5. He said, it only says fighting. I showed him, it says killing even. He initially lied. He said the word doesn't mean that. Once I showed the Arabic Quran, he stopped his nonsense and he thought maybe it's time to wrap up on my lies and moved along. So thank you very much, my dear friends. Islam is not fit for our nation. If you are a Muslim who is watching, leave Islam. My dear friends, all of our nation should know this carefully. Islam is not fit for our nation. Mr. Maser's Pakistani bodyguard came to me earlier while I was in the middle of the debate and he said Maser is now ready. So maybe we'll actually go and find out if he's ready or not. He said one of the 19 topics, so we'll try actually if he's ready to debate on one of those 19 topics.